taking down 55, they're putting it back up here, or putting it up there in the early 70s and so forth. And you can imagine how a lot of Montanans responded to this interference in their lives by Washington, D.C. then. So, yeah, that's, I mean, in this part of the state, maybe, you know, you have twisting mountain roads and everything, it's one thing, but out in eastern Montana, and that's where Glenda's dad grew up. His mother was raised there in White Sulphur Springs on the ranch with her dad, but she married then a lawyer in Lewistown, who became the mayor of Lewistown, and they had a couple of boys, my father-in-law, Glenn, and then his brother George, who's kind of the bachelor uncle of the family, kind of a bit of a curmudgeon and all. But he was out in eastern Montana, in Lewistown. They're still living in the house that the family had well, since forever practically. And this speed limit was imposed. Now, the people, like the sheriff, he's got to get reelected every so often. So sheriff and his deputies, they weren't really hard over on being real conscientious about enforcing this speed limit. But there was a new young state trooper out there, and he decided that the law is the law and must be obeyed, and he was on a one-man crusade to get everybody to obey this law, no matter how un-Montanan it was. And so he was pulling people over pretty regular, and there was a lot of grousing about it. And then one day he pulled over Uncle George. And he comes up to the window, okay, sir, can I see your driver's license, please? Oh, no, they took that away from me because of all my psychotic episodes, he says. Sir, is this your car, sir? Oh, yeah, I got the registration right there in the glove compartment underneath the bloody knife. What bloody knife? What bloody knife? The one I used to kill the lady whose body I've got in the trunk, he says. Ooh, well, this guy, he's calling for backup, you know, he's got Hannibal Lecter here, he's convinced, you know. And so this goes out broadcast to everybody, so the sheriff and the deputies, they all hear, well, they all want to get in on this, so Zoom, you know, everybody's there to catch this master criminal that's been apprehended. And he gets there and they see, that's George. And he's being, by that time, he's out of the car being patted down. The deputy's got his hand on his pistol. He's trying to turn him down. He says, or the trooper, he says, well, trooper, I know this man. Can I just speak to him? Okay, but be careful. He's dangerous. I say, George, how you doing? I'm fine, Sheriff. How about you? Do you not have a license anymore? Oh, yeah, sure. It's right here. He reaches in, gets it out, and gives it to him. Yeah, I thought so. This is still your car, isn't it? Yeah, you want to, I've got the registration. Yeah, go slowly, go ahead and get it. So he slowly goes over, gets out the registration, leaves the glove compartment open, nothing in there unusual, gives it to him. Anything, is that right? Yeah, that's all, I guess. You mind if we look in the trunk? No, go ahead, here, gives them the keys, they go back, open the trunk, again, nothing. What's going on, Sheriff? Well, this new young trooper got a little confused or something. He said that you'd lost your license because you had psychotic episodes. I don't know what that means, says George. And then he said that you had a bloody knife in the glove compartment. Ugh. That you used to kill the woman whose body was in the trunk. Well, that's silly. That's ridiculous. That's crazy, says George. I bet he said I was speeding, too. That's what it means to be a Montanan. Now, you must have thought of some jokes. You got some other jokes you're thinking of? Nobody knows any jokes about any of these things? All right. Well, thank you all for your kind attention, and as I say, keep laughing, Montana.
All right, you can draw the first. We got to do the book wrapper real quick.